gasoline. What?
やめろ撃つなふて
Rena, I'm doing my intro. Don't fucking interrupt me. Welcome back, y'all. My name is Eiji, and I was here to yap about this and crazy person. Griffin, everything's gonna end happily, right?
Hold on. Damn it. I fucked up. I didn't do that wasn't good enough.
Last time, the school blew up, but did it really? This time, will we stop the school from blowing up?
That was in a different timeline. It's alright.
I don't have much faith in Keiichi and gang.
Rika's like, shit!
That is the biggest thing. I'm like, okay, like, I know I have my future knowledge of future video games, but I still want to take this game to explain what the fuck is going on with Rika over there. I'm actively trying to purge future information right now. Well, not purge it, but like store it in my brain, lock it away, and then unlock it once the time comes. Not like...
Right, because this was written before you made Neko.
I know. But no, so I can go I can fake the surprise. No, I'm kidding. I can fake genuine reaction to things I don't know about. I'm kidding.
No, but like something that's like an interesting part of that paradigm is I like to think of it like this could have been any like he hasn't decided on what he has done in Yumi Neko yet.
Yeah.
So like it's really, you could think of it as a different thing here.
Yeah. What about Seconia?
I don't fucking know.
You're never getting Seconia. Enjoy Higurashi if. Featuring Silent Hill.
I will. Also, it says stream pause.
No, it is stream pause for you. Do not see Satsuko yapping her gums.
I don't. It just says stream pause. It said stream pause this entire time.
I saw the curry. That's the igniter for all this.
There we go.
Curry's so hot it blows up the building. Reception room at level sound. I tiptoed to the reception room and opened the door. Squeak. Door squeaked as I squeak. Suddenly a fucking mouse appeared and tripped off the gasoline and everything exploded. If this was a David Cage game, dude, I could just imagine the QTE's gonna happen in this section.
Oh man, we gotta play David Cage game.
Yes, we do. Carefully open the door and turn on the lights. The cord was attached to another extension cord, and there was an alarm clock that didn't belong in there. I'll smash it! Now, Keiichi, just do it! Stop talking! Thank you, I picked up the alarm clock. It looked like a normal alarm clock. Is this gonna be like that one fucking episode of SpongeBob where, like, Rena opens the door and she reveals she has a lot of alarm clocks, so there's multiple fucking timers?
Yes. Yeah.
Fuck me. Wait, didn't alarm clock do batteries? Alarm clock was a battery-operated one, too. Is this a decoy? There's nothing plugged into it. Have you been duped? Schmeckledorfed? What's this extension cord for? What was this? Extending all the way for the... No, this Satsuko. Keiichi, I really don't want to re-edit that fucking SpongeBob explosion. My body freeze so frozen I was like about to crack because I always fuck up at the moment of truth. I turned around slowly and saw someone holding a hatchet above their head.
Oh shit.
Parry it! Use your alarm clock to parry it.
どうして圭一君は延長コードをたどって目覚まし時計なんか持ってるのかな
All the cells of my body were frozen. This was Rena's trap. Rena was a sussy of everyone, including me. And I've been the sussiest baka of them all. You guys gotta stop saying suspicious. I'm never not gonna take the joke. The people outside knew about the time bomb. I was told about the whole thing, and so I followed the extension cord and picked up the alarm clock. I'm a fucking idiot.
待てレナ
圭一君のこと信じてたのにひどいよ圭一君
And it hit me with the back of the hatchet earlier. It was painful, but it didn't kill me. Besides, she was holding the hatchet right away. But it just cracked my forehead. It's like my entire head open. I should do something instead of thinking my head. Or does it have tremendously? Oh, it's the song playing again. Let's move slowly as everything was in slow motion. She almost looked, maybe it really was holy. I was praying after all. Praying? What was I praying for? Praying for my life. Nice one, Ika. It's so sudden I can't even tell what happened. Pikachu jumped on Rena from forehead with a steel chair! Rena started moaning, clearly hurt. I love the steel chair. It solves all solutions. Had to get the lighter from Rena. Get the lighter and get the hatchet. Get everything. Just get everything away from her.
力ずくでなら勝てると思うんじゃね
Redney was after the lighter. She closed her fingers around it tightly. Rika was grabbing onto the arm, and I was holding the hatchet. I wanted to tell her to run, but thanks to Rika-chan, he used both my hands to grab the lighter. Lighter flew out of Rena's hands, hit the whole way, and dropped down on the floor. I picked it up. Same moment I did, I managed to shake off Rika-chan. Was Satoko, were you just yelling from another room, or were you nearby? Oh yeah, got it. Guys, but no! We're not doing this. We're not doing this right now.
No, do not do it.
We are not doing this right now. Maybe I'll take.
We'll do that as it.
Maybe I'll take.
We'll do it as a gag at the end.
Maybe. Satoko, what? He's still there. There's no time, and then Satoko pulls the Chaozu, grabs onto the back of Rena, and explodes. But since it's a magical spiritual explosion, there's nothing to ignite the flame, so we all win. Well, Satoko, you should be able to figure it out. It's inside her hat! Let's figure out where Rena was hit the time bomb. I would have had wanted to catch Rena, but I don't have time for that. Well, you know where the time bomb is dead. Wait, did you pick up the lighter?
Keiichi, 早くSatokoのところへ行くのです。
Pikachu with her spread arms blocking Rena's path forward.
バカなことはやめて逃げろ
Yeah, this is the day she dies.
これは初めてではないのですよ。
Oh yeah, it is.
覚えていないのですか？前の時、
This is the day
特
that
にあと
crab
わずかの頑
promised.
張りがあれば、
Oh, that was so good if we recorded this last month.
今度こそ間に合わせる。だから言ってなのです。
I don't know what Rika-chan was talking about. But there was one thing I did know. Just like I'm willing to give their lives to their friends, and I was willing to give up mine. Rika-chan was prepared for that too. So I should stop standing here and do something. So I'm in front of my chan, Rika-chan!
リカちゃん
ケイチさん、もう時間が。
You made to Rika, I dashed for the classroom. As soon as I heard Rika's heard Keiichi's footsteps reach Castle door, she sighed in relief. As she did, Rena's black shadow came ever closer.
すごいよすごいよ。これは部活じゃないんだよ。 リカちゃんは殺されちゃうよ。怒ったレナにきっと殺されちゃう。へえ、私が怖くないんだ。リカちゃんすごいよ。
Rika grabbed a mop as she ran out the storage closet. She picked it up and held it upside down like a spear. Rika's stance told Rena she was ready to fight. Rika didn't look like a little girl anymore. She looked so brave. And Rena was even startled by it.
すごいね。殺されるのが怖くないんだ。
I've died so many times. Just smiled cynically. Rika usually never smiled this way.
この私が死を恐れるとでも幾百の死の山脈を越えてきたこの私が今さら何を恐れるというのか。
君、リカちゃんじゃないの。あの夜に出会ったリカちゃんもどきの方だね。正体を表したな、宇宙人め。本物のリカちゃんをどこへやった？
本物のリカ、ここにいるわよ。
みぱー。その小バカにしたとこ
By
ろ
the
は
way, I can hear the game from
間
your
違いなく
microphone,
リカ
Griffin.
ちゃんだね。
God damn it.
そう。
I was trying to switch over my microphone earlier,
宇宙
so
人
I wouldn't do that.
フルデ家はその
But then my
末裔で
Windows fucked
宇
up.
宙人の直系の一族だもんね。
Ren, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop you right there. Oh, Yoshiro-sama is an alien, and the Furter family is descended from him, and therefore, you're a descendant of aliens. You're all aliens. You've always been an alien. I'm an alien.
Windows is very smart.
脳みそを
Just like she
叩き割って中の寄生虫を引きずり出してやるからね。
My laugh is so long, I've got to hit the enter key early in the paragraph. Rihanna raised her hatchet and charged Rika with a scream.
一撃で叩き割ってあげるよ。
And it looked like a beast charging towards its prey. She was taking a long time to get there. Rika took a step backwards, lowered her body, and prepared to counterattack. Look at her. She's gonna clean up your attitude. She did it with no hesitation.
あいにくね。1分も稼げれば十分なの。遊んであげるわ。おいで、ナタ女。
Whoa, Griffin?
いいですの、ケイイチさん。すべてのヒントと答えはもう朝の時にありましたの。
落ち着け、佐藤。俺に分かるように話せ。つまりどういうことなんだ？
It's simple if you just remember. Come on, it's quite obvious when you do. Fucking think, Keiichi.
ねえ、今日は臭い。窓閉めて。
バーカ。窓を閉めたらもっと暑くなるんだよ。
You're saying gasoline coming from outdoors. There was no forestry service people in the office, so they weren't joining work today. The smell wasn't coming from anything that they were doing. In other words, the smell of yes, okay, we put that together like an hour ago. The gasoline near the classroom. She hid it in a plastic container. You can smell gasoline that's in a plastic container. So in other words, she had more gasoline ready than just the container she used to spread it around the classroom. Where's the smell coming from? It's coming from outside? Vaporized gasoline is heavier than air. It stinks. It was another hint, another hint than that.
あれ俺たちのボールがね。
Oh right, that was the thing.
お前がまた隠したんだろう。
誰がそんなものを隠しますの？
Oh,
どう
there,
せ
welcome
隠すな
back.
らもう少し気の利いたものを隠しましたよ。
Okay, well, what does the ball have to do with it? Kids who love to play with their balls never lose it. That's, I wouldn't say an objective fact of life, Keiichi, but whatever. But it was gone! So they must mean Rena used it for something. Gasoline was coming from above.
Oh, I actually did need to leave to reset Windows audio settings, but after the pun, it was a really good chance to. So.
レナさんは雨どいの出口をボールで詰めて雨どいいっぱいにガソリンを注いだんですの。どこから？ 2階の屋根の上からですのよ。
Great, let's backwards long jump up the stairs so we can get there faster. Second floor and then came straight down to the ground. It was plugged. By the way, we're all probably gonna be like very sick because we've been inhaling gasoline for how many hours now?
Oh yeah, for sure.
also were covered in it. But I guess I'd rather be sick than exploded.
じゃあつまり次元発火装置は
2階の窓から延長コードか何かで引っ張って屋根の上ですわ。
Peer upstairs and ran and cut a Sonical spawns.
そうい
We
や
should have really had this
リカちゃんはどう
conversation
やっ
on
て
the
縄跳び
way.
を解いたんだ。
あるございましたわね。私は溶けるほど痩せてなくて。
We're at Satikos head.
みんなを頼む。俺は屋上へ行く。
Let's jump out of the classroom. Satiko stop me. We really do not have time.
なんだよ、まだ何かあるのか。
Something silver sailed through the air. It was the lighter. I dropped it. Fuck. Hey, Satoshi's bat.
ニーニーのですのよ。
There we go.
後でちゃんと返してもらうでございますからね。
おう
I was to say, we do have a weapon in here.
Yeah.
As long as a metal bat and a hatchet clashing doesn't create sparks that set off gasoline. Name Satoshi was written on the handle. Because the bat belonged to Satoko's brother Satoshi. You don't say! You and I are the same. We won't let another tragedy take place. Again! Treat this as a gift for you, who's waiting in the wings, and I won't throw it to the swamp this time. So we're part the script of this mighty tragedy together. Let's go, Satoshi! Tried to run upstairs. I heard a loud noise coming from the hallway by the teacher's office. Ignore it. Saw Rika-chan rolling on the floor. Damn, Rika-chan! Got as long as you could.
クソなのです。身体年齢があと5つもあれば。
If only I had an army of cats to command.
次はケイイチくんだよ。
Keiichi, you better be running. Yes! You should not be standing there! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
よく気づいたね。よく気づいたね。でもさせるもんか。
His face looked unbelievably scary. She's ready to rip me apart if she caught me. In that case, just try me. Jump the stairs, skipping every other step. Turn on the bell in my pocket. I didn't have time to put in the earphones. As Rena flew up the stairs, her foot caught on the jump rope. She tripped and then 3 buckets fell on her head.
Ah.
The little Satiko's trap!
さとこちゃんか。
Satiko leaned against the wall and waved her finger and among us like Sonic the Hedgehog.
なかなかの線を言ってましたけど、まだまだこの私とトラップ勝負をするのは3億5000光年くらい早くてでございましたよ。さとこちゃん、光年は距離だよ。
Smash. 4th bucket hit Satiko on the head. Continue up the rooftop. I should really be there by now. I ignored Satiko and ran after me.
おう
Oh!
大石さんか。やったぞ。やったぞ。畜生
No, you haven't!
ライターは奪った。
Okay, you got the lighter. Fine.
次元発火装置も分かってる。屋根の上、雨どいの中だ。今抑えに行ってる。
There's a lot of fucking stairs, apparently.
大石さん、まさかあれじゃ。
We should grab a pair of binoculars from Kumagai and looked over the rain gutter on the rooftop. There was something like an alarm clock sitting there. Alright, shoot it! No! Corford's clock was extending to the 2nd floor window. How did we fucking miss this? Girl was working hard to remove her classmates' restraints. But she couldn't do anything but the bike lock on Mion's neck.
みんな、私よ
Yeah,
りから早く逃げて。
everyone who's not bound up, run out the door.
ミオさん
Unless
ら
it's
しくはない
Satiko.
こういう瞬間でも我が部の部長らしくあるべきではございません。部長はただ一言、こいつを外せと命令遊ばされれば結構ですのよ。
Tuck reached for the back of her collar and produced a bent hairpin. Do you just keep that in your head all the time?
みんなは全部のカーテンを開けて窓を全部開けたら外へ駆け出すこと。
委員長、前原さんはどうするんです？
He can take care of
ケイ
himself.
ちゃんは警察が助けてくれるから。
Just
み
get
んなは
just
とにか
go,
く
just go, just go!
一刻も早く
Go,
ここから逃
go,
げて
go, guys! You're...
外したの？
北条聡子にとって U 字ロックの U はうわこんなの楽勝の U でございましたよ。
Binoculars train in the classroom. All the curtains are open as well as the windows. Children who are running out of school. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, good. Oishi pulled Otaka aside, grabbed his radio and yelled into it.
全班突入しろ。突入。人質を全員確保しろ。犯人は人質1名を追って2階へ上がった模様。これ何の真似だね。大石君、無線を返したまえ。
Otaka tried to grab Roshi, but Kumagai stepped in and fucking killed him on the spot. Dull noise and Otaka crumbled to the floor, convulsing.
ああ、すみませんです。膝がたまたま綺麗に入っちゃったっすね。
教室内にはまだガソリンが充満してるぞ。十分に注意しろ。ガス弾や閃光弾の類の使用は禁ずる。繰り返す。ガス弾、閃光弾の使用は禁ずる。大爆発するぞ。
Is the injured one Neon or is the injured one Rika? Is the injured one they got Rika or Mion?
Well, injured one that they got?
Yeah, they had one injured out of 24. 24 hostages secured, one is injured, so yeah, they probably got Mion.
She was bashed in the face, remember?
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, okay, you guys, are you just gonna leave Rika's body on the floor there? Make sure you don't shoot Keiichi, by the way.
電源室確保失敗時はどうするつもりだったんです。
それに失敗しないための特殊部隊だ。
But they're special.
だから坊ちゃん育ちは、あとは時計のコンセントを抑えるしかないか。
おいさん、前原君です。
スピーカーを貸せ。前原さん。
Walk in!
2階の奥の部屋。
Shook my head repeatedly. I couldn't do that. That was coming after me, so I could head that way. What else could I do? I mean, now that everyone's gone, we really don't need to be in the building anymore. Oh, I guess it would still hurt.
そのまま2階の屋根に上がって誘導します。
Oishida was telling me to go further up. Do I look like an Assassin's Creed main character to you? Tell me exactly where. She didn't say it was in the drain canal. Maybe Oishi-san found it with his binoculars. Put my foot on the railing of the veranda and ran up the rooftop. I never felt so light. Like I could lift myself with just 2 or 3 fingers.
そのまままっすぐ走って雨どいの一番奥。時間がない。あと30秒。
Heh. 30 seconds would be polite. Shut the fuck up, Keiichi. Shut up. There. Was that it? It was.
ああ、撃てたら撃ちたいけど、それ実弾ですよね。実は狙撃銃タイプの催涙ガス銃とかそういうことだったりしません？実弾です。そういうのは軍隊で使ってくださいよ。日本の警察には必要ないですね。前原さん、追ってきてます。
Yeah, I know.
急いで。
You're pushing my head. Man, no, you're stressing me out, dude. How many more seconds did I have? Who cares? It's JoJo now. I slid down the roof, grabbed the kitchen timer that was set on the drain. Pitch was filled with gasoline. There was a cord of a copper wire attached to it. supposed to be create sparks and start an explosion. Hands on the clock and moving while the second hand trying to reach the minute hand. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh! Yeah, no, my stroller hurts. I threw it to the ground. A moment later, I heard a noise of something breaking. I wonder if we're going to be using that sound effect a lot in the next game. Unfortunately, there is still gasoline. Yosha! The building's still filled with gasoline. Let's not count our chickens yet.
ケイイチさんはちょっとハラハラさせすぎですわね。余裕がないのはエレガントではありませんでしたよ。
Policemen with children on the way to the ambulances raise their voices and cheer.
おいさん、消防からっす。現場は依然危険度最大につき、
Everyone get out of here!
宣言しています。
次元発火装置はもうないのに？
発火装置がなくても危険度は最大級の現場だそうです。これ以上は突入犯全員の生命に危険があります。
くそ、屋上の前原君をどうしよう。2階屋根ならなんとか飛び降りれないか。
おいさん、図面では校舎下に花壇があります。そこへ飛び降りるように誘導しましょう。
Keiichi's like, yeah, I did it! I disabled the bomb! She's right behind me, isn't she?
退却せよ、退却せよ。聞こえますか、前原さん。
No!
それから竜宮さんも、もうそこは危険です。いつ爆発するかわからない。校舎の下に花壇があります。そこへ飛び降りてください。
花壇だって。畜生、ここからじゃよくわかんねえってのによ。
It didn't sound like enough time to be looking for it. Damn me! Notice a white hand at the edge of the roof, followed by Rena's head. Rena slowly crawled up to the rooftop.
Oh boy.
Oh, waited for her there.
まさかこんなところに隠したのを見つけるとはね。これで全て失敗か。
Rena scratched at her throat. The band-aids peeled off and her throat started to bleed.
ゲームセットだな、レナ。
They're confronting each other on the rooftop on the second floor. It wasn't a club activity, but a real battle. I mean, it's only the second floor. I feel like you can just jump and, like, you might get some injuries, but it's better than death. Giving up, she started smiling wickedly. I heard the chorus of the Higurashi in the background as to cool down from the heat of battle. I don't think we need their service yet, though.
そうだね。すごろくだったらここはゴールでケイイチくんの上がりだね。でもこれはゲームじゃない。だからここはゴールじゃなくて行き止まりって言うんだよ。
ち、負けを認めないやつだな。レナはつくづく強いやつだよ。絶対へこたれない、くじけない、最後まで戦う。そして最後まで信じるんだ。
こんな時に褒められてもちっとも嬉しくないね。ケイイチくんは私が最後の命を懸けての計画をぶち壊しにした。人類を宇宙人から守ろうと必死に戦ってたのに、それをぶち壊しちゃった。これで人類が滅んじゃったらケイイチくんのせいで滅んだって歴史に残っちゃうんだよ。
I laughed, but I couldn't help it. It's so fucking dumb. My name was written in history who looks at aliens, the ones who destroyed human CBG. Somehow that sounded kinda cool. Yeah.
お前が何と言おうと、このゲームは俺の勝ちだ。すでに俺が勝ってるのに、レナが負けを認めないだけだ。
そうだね。そうなのかもしれないね。
でも、そういうものかもしれないよな。ゲームってのは、勝者が決まって終わるもんじゃない。敗者が決まって終わるもんなんだ。ってことは、俺が勝つだけじゃダメってことだ。
へえ。それはどういう意味なのかな。
Tap my shoulder with a metal bat, gesturing for Rena to come at me.
レナにきっちり負けたってことを叩き込んでやろうってことだよ。
I won't run or hide. Do you know why? According to the rules of our club, we don't run from our enemies.
ここで白黒つけてやるぜ。
It's like the beginning of the
もう負けてるって
chapter.
ことよ。
Yeah!
言ってやるぜ。寄生虫に宇宙人？バカじゃねえのか？バカ。そんなの今時誰が信じるんだよ。ダセ
Yeah,
え
why
な。
can't you pick something cool like
鼻で笑っ
witches?
ちまうで。
最初から信じてなかったくせに信じてたふりをしてレナを騙してたの？許せない許せない許せない。
レナが信じてるのは勝手だぜ。だが俺はそんなうさんくせえの信じねえからな。同じ信じるなら徳川の埋蔵金の方が楽しそうだぜ。それでも信じさせたいってんなら俺たち部活メンバーには簡単な信じさせ方があるじゃねえかよ。
勝った方が正義ってことだね。
そういうことさ。
Ren and I grin at each other as well, went around circles on the rooftop. We both checked the distance between us.
レナが俺をぶちのめせたなら俺も宇宙人の話を信じてやろうじゃねえか。朝晩 UFO を呼ぶ怪しげな踊りをして牛小屋にキャトルミューティレーションに行ってやる。だがなレナ、俺にグーの音が出ないくらいにぶちのめされたらそん時は覚悟してもらうぜ。
それを取り決める必要はないかなケイイチ君なんかに私が負けるはずないもん。
Ren came in with a heavy strike. Caught easily with a metal bat. Looked like there was some sparks. It was finally getting interesting. Good thing we're not in front of the gasoline
まあそう
anymore.
言うなよ。意外にそうでもなかったりするもんだぜ。俺も部活で何度も激戦をくぐってきてようやく分かってきたことがある。自分ってやつをな。どういう時に自分が最高のパワーを出せるか分かってきたんだ。
へえ、それは何かな
Ren, your hatchet can be a powerful weapon. My metal bat is powerful as your hatchet. Sure. Sure doesn't have a blade, but it reaches farther and it's easier to handle. And we'll be going for a defensive battle. I'm gonna fight you face to face and I'm going to defeat you. And then break your legs. Sure, I'm strong to you physically, but you're better at drawing out your true potential, Rena. What is Oishi, like, looking at? It's like, are they fucking sword fighting on the roof? Guy's like, should we do something? Like, no. I want to see how this plays
私を
out.
叩きのめしたらどうするって？ほらほらほらほら押されてるんじゃないかな。
遊んでやってるだけだぜ。まあ見てろ。レナをコテンパンにしたらどうしてやろうかね。これだけ互いにコインやチップをかけまくってるんだ。相当の支払いを覚悟してもらうぜ。
得ることの叶わない勝利に酔うもまた川山陽の醍醐味だね。ケイイチ君の虚勢が痛々しいよ。
ちっちっち分かってないな。俺はご褒美のデカさに比例してパワーアップする男だぜ。そうだな。もちろん俺専属のメイドさんだよな。朝はおはようございますから夜はおやすみなさいまでたっぷりたっぷりご奉仕三昧だ。メイド衣装は監督に全面協力を受けて
No, let's not drag him into this.
Damn it, Keiichi, no.
No, let's keep BD out of this.
夜はおやすみなさいまで。いや今夜は寝かさないぜ。なんてどうだ。
君らしいな。そんなのはごめんだね。むしろ私が勝って逆の立場にしてあげるよ。
We both laughed like crazy people as we struck each other. I could see Oishi and the other cops eating popcorn down there. Man and I were trying to kill each other, yet it was a blast. Sparks are flying, we could get seriously injured. We fell off the roof, we both break our bones, yet this was so much fun. The morning and cycling, crying all day while Renos terrified me. How did all that turn into this?
ってことは結局俺たちにシリアスは似合わねえってこった。互いの火花を浴び合いながらヘラヘラしてるのが互いに性に合ってるってわけだ。
おあいにくだね。レナはエレガントで上品なのが大好きなの。そういうヘラヘラしたのはケイイチ君が一人でお楽しみ遊ばせ。
Rena's next strike came at a strange angle, but I managed to deflect it.
おった甘い甘い全然ダメだぜ。やっぱりお前撃沈確定だな。
Keiichi, throw or kick!
ようやく体が温まってきたところだよ。
Don't give me that line.
こんなのウォーミングアップでしょ。
はあバカなりゃしねえよ。こんなのお散歩程度だな。お前汗だくだぜ。
You need to post it.
お前は汗の代わりに血を垂らせばいいや。
前原さん
Fucking
飛び降りて
everyone on the ground.
ダメっすね血が上っちゃってるようで声が聞こえてないみたいです。おいさん
He's like, he has popcorn. It's like, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
What? Oh my god, he really was into it.
何をぼーっとしてるんですか。
I mean, this is a fucking cool fight. You see that? I think Keiichi just went light speed.
I mean, like shit. Like it's a sword fight on top of a roof
With a
like,
bat and a hatchet. With two 15-year-olds. I mean, like...
What could be cooler?
Oh my god. The sun's
Everyone
gone down.
Just watched it. They just watched the whole time.
Small and sudden loud voice broke the silence. What? Soon they're about to climb onto the ambulance. We're cheering him on. Also, did anyone notice how it suddenly became night in a matter of 5 seconds? Alone with special advantages, but even she could capture this duel. While our once happy days was shattered due to serious insanities. Yeah, it was supposed to be but huh? Why? Why did I feel this way? This was such a close game. But it would be fun to stay in a stalemate forever. Ren and I kicked at each other with perfect timing and increased the distance between us. But yes, finally, throw a fucking kick.
楽しくなってきたぜ。どうだレナ。最高に楽しくねえか。
レナは最初から楽しいよ。でもケイイチ君の頭を叩き割ったらもっと楽しいかな。
ひょー危ねえ。おらおらこっちへ戻ってこい。足場を十分に使おうじゃねえか。
You know, Revenge of the Sith just hit theaters again for its 25th anniversary.
まんべんなく楽しもうぜ。
I would play Battle of the Heroes here if YouTube would immediately shoot me where I stood. Huh?
Are you standing right now?
Me? Am I standing? Wait.
Yeah, you're standing.
No, I'm sitting down. Why? Do I sound different?
No.
No.
You said that YouTube would shoot you where you stood.
Boo! Such a fantastical scene with that one kid telling a really bad pun over there. Two people were fighting the rooftop in the school building with the moon behind them. It's almost unbelievable. All policemen shown look at a mysterious and fantastical scene from a distance, completely entranced.
Again, the Willem Dafoe guy.
The Willem Dafoe guy. Everyone saying the same thing, but nobody said anything. Incredible! My borrowed speed matches, and I'm not gonna do shonen commentary.
なんかよ、こういう涼しさでこう熱くなるとよ、綿流しの祭りの時を思い出すんだよな。
Which is crazy because I'm pretty sure that Oshi's voice actor has done a lot of like announcer voices.
I can hear it. I like to think Rika's actually like still alive, but because they're all too busy focusing on the rooftop battle, they don't know she's bleeding out down there. Like, guys, you could have saved me 15 minutes ago.
But she's seen this before, so she's just like, you know what? I don't blame him.
仲間と命のやり取りをしてて、そいつが面白いと感じちまうようじゃ。俺たちは最高に言っちまってる。こいつがそうさ、ルナティックってやつだ。
People say the moon has the power to arouse passions in people. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. One thing is true, that even with a new moon tonight, we would still feel the same way. Luckily, it is a full moon every day here in Hinimazawa. Should really get that checked. Sparks we crave, we should start hitting like fireflies. Hey now, isn't there gasoline in the drain pipe right nearby? Who cares? If an explosion happens, it happens. It is what it is.
ほら、何をやってんだか。バットが汗で滑ってるんじゃない？休憩にしてハンカチで手でも拭いたら、その間に頭を叩き割るけどね。
Why would you?
そいつはいいや。
Keiichi, that's like on a slanted roof. There's some way to break her balance.
俺は手を出さないで見物するけどな。
Hey, have you tried dodging instead of parrying and then using the iframes to knock?
それで足に見とれてる隙にガツン
Hey
とお見舞いす
Keiichi?
るよ。
Yeah, Rena. Who do you think win? 100 humans or 1 gorilla?
楽しいな。
Stupid. The humans, duh. Nah, I'd be the gorilla. You're wrong.
悪くないね。
Griffin, what is your input on this debate?
I don't. The humans. What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly! Everyone online is saying the gorilla!
There's no way.
Oh, well, it is. I should mention, the humans are unarmed.
The humans.
Yes. The 100 humans.
It doesn't matter. The 100. Like 10 humans could take down a gorilla. Like, unless they're like weak. Like, what? What?
Can 100 humans take down a hippo?
I don't know about that.
Good. You respect. You fear the hippo. You know it's deep. Hippos should be like actual enemies in JRPGs. They fit right in.
They should. Holy shit.
Dance, I can dance by myself. So the dance, I can only dance with someone who I was equally matched.
あの時さ、クラス全体の部活の日、水鉄砲で一騎打ちした時さ、思わなかったか？
うん、実は私も思ってた。
もう一回こんな戦いをしてみたいって。
Is Keiichi's parents aware that he's in a hostage situation right now? It's not the same thing. Does anyone? Is Rena's dad having a heart attack?
あの時も同じだった。水鉄砲だったけど、やることは同じだった。
あの時より面白いぜ。
What's that one student who hates, like, man, I hate this fucking school.
He's on the ambulance.
Like, he left. He's like, guys, I'm pretty sure I have poisoning from inhaling gasoline. Can we go to the hospital now? No, wait, this is cool. You gotta watch it. I fucking hate these kids so much. I hate these kids so much. I would have rather blown up. Never meant taking them with
あ
me.
の時も多分言ったセリフだが、あえてもう一度言うぜ。
じゃあレナもあの時と同じセリフで返そうかな。
Both smile quickly in the same moment.
やり合うのが楽しくてならねえぜ。決着がつくことすら興ざめするくらいにな。
負けても恨まないでね。
ああ、恨まない。この勝負を終わらせた自分の不甲斐なさを恨んでやるぜ。だがそいつを恨むのはどうやらレナの方になりそうだな。
どうかな。ケイチ君、足が藁だよ。
くそったれー。おりゃ
We almost captured by our fight. They were swept up in our feet in our fight. Both had weapons. Weapons deadly enough to seriously hurt one another. But we're both perfectly matched. Neither of us has hit the other yet. Why did he look so happy? It's just ridiculous. All the people below were just watching.
Who the fuck asked that?
It was the kid in the ambulance who wants to get out of here. Hey, I say let's kill him. What? My Bana! Use this as a shield! He's roller kid.
なるべく屋根の中央を維持するんですのよ。わずかの高みを生かすんですわ。
I imagine it's the building, like the tallest building here that they're fighting on top of. Since that's the only thing that has a...
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I can actually see a drainage pipe.
You're fighting on the lowest one, you know, down there on the right.
Like,
it's much less impressive.
It's just the final boss of Metal Gear Solid when they're fighting on top of Rex.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna go to Yakuza level final boss where both Keiichi and Rena just take off their shirts.
Yeah.
Hey! You are breathing!
こんなの見たことない。
What the fuck is this?
Like, God damn it, I've been bleeding.
The voice in her head's like, man, this is kind of cool. Oh, Mika, you okay?
狙撃犯は何をしてるのかね。人質に危害を加えようとしているのだぞ。直ちに射殺したまえ。
I'll take it on the radio. Me on screen for him to stop.
違うよ。レナを撃たないで。レナはもう違う。さっきまでのおかしいレナじゃない。あのレナは違う。
You got better.
She's no longer sick. Nobody's dead.
違うとはどういう意味かね。見たまえ。現に狂気を振りかざしているじゃないか。明らかな殺意だ。射殺しないと人質が危ないのだよ。
とにかく違う。レナを撃っちゃいけない。
Have you never watched an anime before? You
ケイちゃん
did
はあん
shit.
たを殺すよ。間違いなく断言できる。
どうして私をなのかね。
あの二人は殺し合いをしてるんじゃない。ただ撃ち合って火花を飛ばして遊んでるだけなんだよ。見てわかるでしょ。そしてケイちゃんは語りかけてる。自分がレナと対等なことを。対等というのは一番信頼できるということ。ケイちゃんはレナの目を覚ませる。いや、もう覚ましつつあるんだよ。
Also, if you fire, this entire place is gonna blow up
もう
like
終わりつつあるんだ。
a birthday cake.
ケイチ君はやっぱり最高だよ。君だけは殺したくない。君がいない世界はさぞや退屈だろうと思うよ。
なんだか照れるお言葉痛み入るぜ。んでどうするんだその世界とやらは。宇宙人の侵略があって大変じゃねえのかよ。
なんて寄生虫なんてなんだかどうでもいいような気がしてくるよ。世界が滅ぶならいつでも好きな時に滅べばいいし、御三家の陰謀なんて知ったことか。
ああそうさ、たとえ明日隕石がぶつかって地球が砕けるとしたって。
And then Sephiroth appears in the sky and throws a meteor, and Rika's like, well, that's certainly new.
ち、それにお前毒を盛られてて今夜で死んじまうんじゃねえのかよ。余命の短いやつがピンピンしやがって。
そうだったね、すっかり忘れてたよ。私は今夜中に首をかきむしって死んでしまうんだったっけ。
なんだよ、自分で作った設定だろ。忘れるんじゃねえや。ほれ、たまには首をボリボリかきやがれ。分かってるよ、もう痒くなんかねえんだろ。そりゃそうさ。首を引っかくより
私たちはもっと楽しいことをしているんだもの。
My body was screaming. My body was screaming more like it. Ayo! Light as paper. Even a slight breeze could take me away. It really had been a blast, but I needed to end it soon. I felt the same sadness as that one guy fight, but accident had been declared a draw.
今回はどうなるだろうね。
さてな、一つ言えることがある。
え？
最高に楽しかったぜ。
Jump backwards and slam the roof with my bat. Sounds huge, intense, huge drum, and then it blew up. Noise woke up the people captured by our sight. Silence returned, the chorus Higurashi filled the air.
じゃあ、
Alright, time out!
そうだね。次の一撃で今度こそ決着をつけよ
Let's do
う。
the anime thing. We slowly increased the distance between us. Everyone realized it. The fight was ending very soon.
じゃあ最後の最後だ。もう一回確認するぜ。
なんだっけ。
おいおい、この戦いはお互いかけてるものがあったろうが。お前そのために戦ってたんじゃなかったのかよ。
そうだったっけ。ごめん、忘れちゃってた。
仕方ねえやつだな。確認するぜ。まずは俺が勝った場合だ。俺の専属メイドになってご奉仕三昧の前にした。人前ではこれが私のご主人様ですってちゃんと紹介するんだぞ。
可愛い服じゃないと嫌だよ。
そこは任せろ。監督の完全監修のもと、古式ゆかしいオールドスタイルからちょっとドキドキな改造メイド服までいろいろと取り揃える。もちろん特注でレナにぴったりとフィットするサイズなんだ。すごいだろ。
すごいすごい。負ける気はさらさらないけどなんだか楽しそう。
次はレナが勝った場合だ。
I paused for a moment.
レナが勝ったなら俺はレナの話を信じる。
I was happy until a moment ago, but the expression was suddenly away from my
宇宙
face.
人が地球侵略に来ていて、俺たちの頭の中には寄生虫が入ってる。そしてそれを園崎家が暗躍してて秘密研究をしてて、世界は明日から宇宙人に支配されるって話を信じてやる。あとお前は毒で今夜死んじまうんだよな。最後はちゃんと見とってやるから安心しろ。
なんだか私が勝ってもつまんないね。ケイイチ君が勝った方のご褒美の方が楽しそうだよ。
仕方ねえだろ。お前そういう話だからわざわざ学校を乗っ取ったんじゃなかったのかよ。
そうだったんだっけね。ごめん、忘れそうになってたよ。
Rena smiled sadly for a moment, but soon as the expression was wiped off her face too.
俺は何しろレナのメイドさんがかかってるんだからよ。意地でも勝ちに行くぜ。
ブーブー、レナが勝っても面白くないよ。
なんだよ、 じゃあ今から帰るか？レナが勝ったらどうするよ？
Finally, Rena smiled happily again. The breeze dried our sweat. It was a good feeling. We no longer went crazy, even with the moon out. Do you feel it? The moon's power? Gaze at the moon. Still smiling a little, Rena spoke.
私もケイチ君と同じご褒美がいいな。
なんだよそれ。俺がメイドかよ。どぎついな。
別にメイドさんじゃなくていいよ。でも他は同じ。朝は私におはようって言って、夜は私におやすみって言ってほしい。いっぱい私に優しくしてほしい。いっぱい私を楽しくさせてほしい。あれこれじゃ私が勝ってもケイイチ君が勝っても私たちずっと一緒なんだよね。
一緒ではあるが待遇にえらい違いがあるけどな。
どうしてこんなにも大好きなケイイチ君と私はこんなことをしてるんだろう。
さてな、どうして俺たちは屋根の上になんかいるんだ？
What are we doing here?
何しに俺たちはここへ登ったん
Wish
だ
I
っ
was
け？
the cops.
I'm sorry, AJ. I'm sorry to break
どう
it
し
to
てだ
you,
ったっけ？忘れちゃったよ。
but
バカと煙
Higurashi
は上へ登るってやつだろ。
Higurashi
じゃあ俺
invented
たちは
straight
二人とも大バカだな。
Higurashi invented what?
Higurashi invented
Nakama da
straight
na.
people.
Keiichi's a girl.
All right.
じゃあ
Yeah.
そろそろ行こうじゃないか。せっかくの体がクールダウンしちまう。
In fact, I have
そうだね。
evidence.
体が冷めちゃわないうちに決着をつけよう。
Whatever Benson took a stand. Maybe I should show you the evidence when we're not in a serious moment.
やっぱりやめないってそう言おうと思った。
Shook my head slowly.
ダメだ。決着は必要なんだ。じゃないと終わらない。せっかくの俺とお前の戦いが終われない。うやむやじゃダメなんだ。綺麗に終わらないとダメなんだ。
こんなのおかしい。ひょっとしたらどっちが勝っても負けてもご褒美がなしになるかもしれない。
その時も恨みっこはなしだぜ。だから先に言っとく。
何？
楽しかったぜ。
私もだよ。
レナ、仮に俺たちのどちらかが死のうと、俺たちは
I'll see you in
絶対に
chapter
また会える
7.
から。だから
Apparently supposed to get more
Mata
answers there.
今度は普通に遊んで
Yeah, but this is a peak chapter.
普
You're
通に笑い
right.
合っ
We
て
should die here together.
普通に恋をしよう。
This is chapter
絶
6
対に
of the
互いを
repeat.
疑わない。互いを絶対に信じ合う。
Hopefully the next time he does a chapter 6 is just as good.
絶対に会えるよね。絶対だよね。
ああ、絶対だ。
I mean, I guess it's gonna be it would be phase 3 then.
Tears appeared in Rena's eyes, and the nose was about to break down too.
じゃあ行くぜ。
Still no signal. We stepped forward at the same time. Our shadows jumped in the moonlight. We were fighting so viciously earlier, but now it's like we're moving very slowly. It must have looked like a shadow play. I was watching the shadows dance. Rena's shadow hit my metal bat violently. As a result, I let go of it. My bat bounced off the roof and rolled down to the schoolyard. Lost my weapon. If I had a chance, of course you wouldn't miss it. Flying on the roof, and Rena got on top of me. Rena's knees were holding down my arms, and there was no way for me to fight it back. The moon was divided into two. Shadow Rena's hatchet had split the moon right down the middle. This was the end.
やるな。腕が抜けねえや。
ねえケイチ君、もう決着ついたんだよね。
おいおい、まだついてねえだろ。そいつを振り下ろすまではまだつかないぜ。
嫌だ。
うん？
嫌だよ。嫌だ。
I was so raised, but her tears were pouring from her eyes.
どうしてこんなことになっちゃったんだろう。どこで変になっちゃったんだろう。私はみんなを大好きで、みんなを信じていたはずなのに、どこで信じられなくなってしまったんだろう。どうして圭一君にナタを振り上げているのかわかんない。どうして私はこんなにも大好きな仲間たちにこんなにも恐ろしいことをしてしまったんだろう。
お前、そうか、気づいたのか。この世界で気づけたのかよ。
自分で自分が
Now, Rena, I know you just started to believe in reality again, but what happens if I tell you there's parallel worlds?
どうして私は何の不満もなかったし、何の不安もなかったのに、どうして自分で壊してしまうような真似を。
レナ、お前はやっぱりすげえよ。
After I killed you and Mion, I didn't realize I had done anything wrong, so I left a note and called Oishi-san. Still believe that someone else was at fault. Until... I mean, even after I was dead. I didn't even notice I had sinned. How sad it was to kill my friends because of a little misunderstanding, even when they were trying to help me. And how painful it is not to realize it was a sin.
だからレナはすごいんだよ。仲間を一人も殺さなかった。お前は罪を犯す前に気づけたんだよ。さすがだよレナ、さすがだよ。俺とは違うんだ。
Rena stood slowly and lowered her hatchet.
仲間を傷つけたよ。みーちゃんにひどいことをした。
後で謝っとけ。俺的には当分の間、姉妹の入れ替わりを見抜けて。
What the fuck, Keiichi?
だと思ってるぞ。
Her nose is
それに
broken.
殺しちゃってるもんね。
She just can't breathe.
私。
ん？
Oh, I'm fine!
誰も殺してないだろ。
Look, she's right there.
誰を殺したよ。
She has popcorn.
マミやリナと北条哲平。
Oh, who fucking cares about those two? I forgot! I forgot about them!
Forgot about those people. Don't worry, they don't count.
I completely, Griffin, I actually forgot she killed those two people. I forgot. We've been in parasites and aliens mode for so long. I'm like, oh yeah.
正しいかどうかは知らんが。
Hopefully the police can't. Did you, Keiichi, did you turn off the bug?
Oh shit.
そんなこともわからないのかよ。
But always she's like, ah, fuck her. Who cares about it, you know? Something simple. So simple that anyone could think of it. But I didn't do it. I didn't do it either back then.
何かやばかったり、疑いそうになったり、辛いことがあったりした時はな。
It was so simple.
仲間に相談するんだよ。
Nakama.
そうだよね。そうだよね。
I cried my arms for a while. She cried about the wrong choices she made at the very beginning. Choice could have been hard to see. I'm sure it was something that was in her grasp. But stupid it was to worry about it by herself. She had friends. She had friends whom she trusted. Why did she think she couldn't talk to her friends about it?
私が間違ってた。どうして話さなかったんだろう。なんで私はみんなを信じてるのに信じてなかったんだろう。
俺もかつてそうだった。だから俺は笑わねえぞ。でも気づけたならいいんだ。しかもレナは俺なんかよりずっと早く気づけたじゃねえか。
We both trust each other. We'll never doubt our friends. We rely on each other. We'll talk each other help. That's why friends are always happy. Why we can do anything together.
じゃあレナ、幕の降りた舞台だけどさ、カーテンコールに応えようじゃないか。これで全部おしまいだぜ。
カーテンコールって何かな。
まあまあ、俺の独り言だ。最後だけ付き合ってくれよ。
We stood up together holding hands. The moon was hanging up behind us. I nodded and I threw away her hatchet, disappeared into the darkness below. Then I spoke to the audience in hell, the demons who weren't expecting descending, proclaiming victory.
これで今宵はおしまいだぜ。俺たちは惨劇に打ち勝った。もう俺たちは互いを疑わない。だからいつまでも結束している。だからどんな惨劇が訪れようとも二度と屈すると思うんじゃねえ。悲劇など知るか、惨劇など知るか。悪魔どもが喜ぶ脚本が今後どれだけやってこようとも俺たちが全部ぶち壊してやるぜ。
There you go.
What? The incident at the Forest Service Field Office, Himazawa. We can't even fucking call it school. It's the Forest Field Office. The day event, midday, June 25th, the 58th year of the Showa era. Location, Himazawa, Shishibone City, X-Chrome, Comb. Inside the Forest Service Field Office, as doused by the name. Incident, on June 25th, the suspect Ryuugu Rena broke into the Forest Service Field Office in Himazawa. She forced her way into the classroom of the local school housed within the office complex and proceeded to take 25 people hostage. The suspects scattered around a large quantity of gasoline, held the hostage for over 7 hours. The situation remained a deadlock at some time, but at 7:45, several hostages resisted and fled from the building. At the same time, a special unit for the Osaka Police Department, 2nd Riot Division, arrived at the scene. 24 hostages were safely rescued. The remaining hostage fled to the roof, and after a brief pursuit, the suspect began to engage in close combat. At 1910, she agreed to disarm and surrender, freeing the final hostage. Casualties. Details. All minor injuries. Sonozaki Mion. She was captured by Osahai Kaneko Itoi. She was captured by the suspect around noon that day. She was escaped at 1845 was taken to safety. Frederica. She was captured by the suspect around noon that day. She escaped at 1845 was taken to safety. The suspect abandoned the fight. Hojo Satoko. She was captured by the suspect. She fell and suffered minor injuries during her escape. Maibara Keiichi was captured by a suspect around noon that day, and he was released by the suspect in 1910. He was released by injuries while engaged in combat with the suspect. Regarding the arrest, Ryuugu Rena, she disarmed surrendered to police at 1910 and was subsequently arrested. She was taken to Okonomiya police station in question. She admitted to the outline below. There had been several disputes about the accountability of the suspect during the crime, but after subject to a psychiatric examination, the prosecution determined the suspect is fully accountable for her actions. Defense is in this direct opposition to this, has submitted their own psychiatric examination report denying the suspect's accountability. Trial is currently in session, but this is Japan, so she's going to fucking jail. 99 prosecution rate.
All right, how about that?
Higurashi when they
Hold up.
cry Kai.
Hold off them demons.
The who?
The demons.
The who?
Oh, with triple parentheses. around
Is he talking to me? Am I the demon?
the demons who weren't expecting this outcome.
Do you really
Still
have...
has that fucking end card
Oh.
like sound.
Why do you have to give it like such an ominous sound? You can now jump around the story. Feel fear. Alright, we haven't gotten all the tips yet. Feel fear. You're reading more tips. And feel the biggest fear of all. Oh. Never mind. Fuck. Oh, you mean Ryukishi. It's goofy. Oh yeah, we are past the hour mark.
Whimsical ass.
Tips acquired. The demon script. Curtain call. Overcome a tragedy.
I'm already a demon cause.
Shut the fuck up.
Huh? Okay. What?
The car began to rattle as the road turned from asphalt to gravel. The cry of the cicada seeped through the tightly shut windows. Most people would open their car windows and let the natural air in along with the sound of cicadas. People are also spoiled. He'd rather keep himself cool with air conditioning turned to max and listen to the sounds of nature. Usually it's the rainy season this time of year. Because this June, the summer had already come without any rain. Just like how the weather was on that day 20 years ago.
ここはやっぱり
Hey, Akasaka.
空気のいいところだよな。
ええ、風光明媚ないい土地です。ひょっとしたら隣の村みたいに世界文化遺産に指定されることもあったかもしれないのに。
そのおかげで観光客がいない。実に快適じゃないか。
Remember how you have a dead wife? How do you know that? Why would you bring that up? Get out! I'm getting out of the car now.
いっぱいに横になりやがって。
赤坂先輩はアウトドア今も？
最近はさっぱりだな。何しろ。
It's like what, 2005 or something? Since it's 20 years later.
Yep.
Oh, いたいた。
Oh, hey, you know video Shiromeya's? Dude, that happened like 6 years ago. I know, but like, I just got into it on the forums. That was a young fellow on a motorcycle with a big backpack on his shoulders. He looked like he was ready to go camping. Akasaka and his partner stepped out of the car and shook hands with the young man.
小隊長殿、ご無沙汰いたしております。
おう。
Is it safe to be
今の
walking
とこはどう
around here
だ？
now?
元気にやってるか？
We all
今日は楽にしてくれてい
pollution-free.
いぞ。
No,
こちらは
pollution
俺
is
が
not the
大
right
学時
word.
代に
We
大変
all
お世話になった
demonic hell
赤
gas
坂先輩
free.
だ。
どうも、赤坂です。
I have the
今
most
日はもう
boring
一人
haircut.
大石という者とご一緒するお約束でしたが、直前に検査入院が入ってしまいまして同行できませんでした。この度はお世話になりますが、よろしく。
Yeah.
よろしくお願いします。
Old now.
さて、赤坂先輩、
It's like Joseph in
どこから回
Fortnite.
りますか？
His name was Akasaka Mamoru. He was a veteran detective. Oh, he was a veteran? Yeah, it's with life. He was a vet. But the fact he was close to retirement, he had lost his clear instinct and sharp eyes at all. Those eyes showed the confidence he built through many risky experiences. A well-built, muscular body and fearless aura. He must have fought against many violent criminals. Unfortunately, he still has the same boring-ass haircut. His connection to Mizawa went back almost 30 years. In the Public Safety Department and the Metropolitan Police Department, he was caused came to the identification grandmother Ukane and the Minister of Construction case. There he met Oishi and Frederica, and then he had a really long chase scene, and then this little girl spooked him. Frederica predicted her own death. Akasaka regretted the rest of his life that you can see that little girl from her fate. He saw the news of the Great Hinamizawa disaster on TV and met up with again with Oishi. They pledged to uncover the mystery of both the cruel fate that they fell upon the little girl and the serious mysterious deaths of Himazawa. Fortunately, Himazawa sealed off for a long time. That's all Akasaka and Oishi could do the past 20 years to publish the little information they gathered. And asked their readers to send tips and clues.
This is the follow-up to chapter 4.
Yeah, no, it's follow up to chapter 1, Griffin. I know! I'm sorry, that was mean. In fact, Oishi was supposed to come check with Akasaka, but was called in for emergency health checkup. He has hemorrhoids. Poor thing.
Damn.
One worked the ground SDF and his subordinate. There was a mission still in Himazawa, quite knowledgeable about the village. Akasaka took out a scrapbook from his bag. The corner of the scrapbook was all dented, making it look very old. Akasaka flipped through his pages, stopped for a second, and let it know his first destination.
では、鬼ヶ淵沼をお願いします。
No!
了解いたしました。それではご案
We
内いたします。
destroyed it. We blew it up. How do you blow up a swamp? With a lot of determination. Each other thing. It's funny. First thing it does get back his swamp. Like, take me to that fucking swamp. There's something up with it.
Yeah.
Kept an open area where the ground was covered by concrete. Is this gonna be a long tip? Just leave a single.
Yes.
Okay, I had a feeling. It's basically a chapter on its own. That was Onikafuchi Swamp looked like now.
There you go.
沼どころか水たまりもないな。
Yeah, we drank
大
it
災害
all.
後のだいぶ初期に埋め立てられた時
We just all took turns
自分
with
がここへ
sippy
着任した
straws.
時はすでに埋め立てられていました。
ちょっと降りてみよ
Well, there's literally nothing guarding the portal to hell anymore.
Nothing guarding what?
The portal to hell anymore.
う。なるほど。
They,
これがネットでよく言う
they filled in the
UFO
swamp
の
with
着陸場
concrete.
というやつか。
Oh, with concrete. Oh.
Yeah, they filled in the swamp with
Oh,
concrete.
oh, okay. Well,
They sealed it.
let's go get a shovel. We're digging, boys.
そんなことを言われてるんですか？
ここの写真がよくミステリー系のサイトに紹介されてるよ。ここで政府と宇宙人
Oh,
が
so these are
交
the
流して
seven
たって
seals that
い
the
う
Bible talks about.
確かに
Concrete.
こんな森の
More
中に
concrete.
ポカンとこん
I'm in
な
a
コンクリート
loopy
の
mood
空き
right
地があれば不審に思うよな。
Volcanic gas erupted from the swamp in June 1983. Deadly mixture of hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide engulfed and destroyed Himazawa in a single night. The village was sealed off and the SDF covered the swamp with concrete.
ネットで騒いでる連中にも連中なりの根拠があるらしい。地質学的に言ってガスの発生源を塞ぐために沼をコンクリートで固めるなんてのは何の意味もないかららしいんだ。
なるほど。確かに活火山の火口をコンクリートで埋めたという
But
話は
look, it
聞かない
smelled,
です
alright?
ね。
Now it doesn't smell anymore. Leave me
でも
alone.
まあ税金での無駄な工事は我が国の伝統ですから。
Lately, people who love things like supernatural phenomena, UFOs, writing the internet about the Great Himazawa disaster. We have the internet now, by the way. It's well known by the cause of the disaster was the eruption of deadly volcanic gas from a magma chamber. In 1986, a similar natural disaster occurred at Lake Noyolsen, Cameroon, Africa. People who were anywhere on Earth were having Himazawa. However, rumors of a possible explanation began to fly around the internet recently. They said the disaster was covered up by the government. It was actually a biochemical terrorist attack by aliens. We may begin to spread now. It's going to back up this area with a secret document known as File Number 34. Someone online named it File Number 34 for scripted purposes, but the name spread and people stuck since the government conspiracy. People loved it. It's so not, oh man, Ryuugu really does not have faith in the masses in the years 1999 to 2005. File Number 4 deserves a bit more explanation. However, since the start of the internet, truth and lies were all mixed together, and it became more like an urban legend. So this is what it believed to be mostly true. File Number 4 was a notebook written by a nurse named Mio Takuno, who worked at a local clinic in Hinamizawa. File would look like it named after her. This woman lived with a researcher who studied the demon myth in Hinamizawa and tried to solve what it meant. The contents of the notebook state that she prophesied the Great Hinamizawa disaster of 1983. According to her research, USO crashed landing in Hinamizawa a long time ago and sunk into Onigafuji Swamp. Beautiful carried a parasitic bacteria from the swamp began to affect the locals. The affected villagers began to extremely violently, so much that they were demon. Takuno Mio insisted the explanation of the myth about demons pouring out from the swamp. Aliens started to crash, realized the Earthlings had gone crazy because the bacteria brought, and he decided to show himself to the villagers to help them out. My bad, dude. That's how we show someone was born. He was able to cure the villagers with highly advanced technology, but couldn't eradicate the bacteria completely. Since the villagers look up to the alien, some sort of deity, the alien utilized its status to hand out specific rules to the villagers in order to stabilize the disease. Bacteria took a liking to Misawa's habitat, so a carrier disease left Misawa, the symptoms would re-emerge. Therefore, the alien made a rule not to leave the village. This led to the legend of transcendence of Onigafuchi. The weird practices and miracles the village performed were realized means of advanced technology that received from the alien. It'd be so funny this is all actually true.
そういうののマニアな人たちはつくづくそういうのが好きですよね。ノストラダムスの大予言だって99年にはあんなに騒いだのに。
Why do you keep on citing that? Alright, Y2K is the more popular thing.
民放もあれだけ煽っておいて無責任たらありゃしない。
It's all about 2012 these days.
でも
Get with the times.
高野美代はひなみ沢大災害を予見したらしい。それは嘘じゃない。確かにこのスクラップ帳に書いてある。
そんなまさか。赤坂先輩、それ本当に？
Time passed, the bacteria stabilized in human bodies and became harmless. Aliens bacteria have been the fatal way from people's minds. However, aliens lived on hundreds of years with protection of 3 families. Still lives on the spirit of a deity in the secret temple of the Further Shrine. The alien manipulated the bacteria living inside the villagers and maintained control over them for hundreds of years. The alien wanted to regain its power, started researching how to bring back the lost powers of bacteria, etc., etc. Things got much stranger from there. People say the disaster was actually part of the alien's plan to conquer the entire Earth by spreading the reawakened bacteria. The Japanese government has a secret division that fights against the alien invasions. And they trained at Area 51, the US, etc., etc. They moved to stop the invasion by sealing off the entire village and would kill all the residents by using this toxic gas.
映画でそんなのありましたね。なんて言ったっけな。
この辺まで来ると、俺もそろそろめちゃくちゃだなとは思う。
Tom Cruise is black?
ただ、このめちゃくちゃを書いた高野美代は、昭和58年の6月中旬、正体不明の開始を遂げる。そして、その死の直前に、自らの死を悟ったかのように、村の一人の少女に、このスクラップ帳を預けて、意志を託したというんだ。
This girl is known as Girl A. Some guy who investigated a case was able to track down a girl named Rena Ryuugu, so now known as the Rena Ryuugu series. I have to like fight myself whenever it says Rena. No, fuck it. Rena here talking as well. She tried to please the plot. Alright, so. Of course, no one believed her and they assumed she was a state of paranoia. Back then, people assumed that Rena took Takano's solution seriously, motivated crime of poorly executed crime. But she had the school. I mean, it was a kind of a well-executed crime, all things considering. Two wholly and controlled families, playing power transfers on a mass scale, and the very next day, the great Himezawa disaster. Damn. Damn, after all that, the disaster happened.
Yeah.
Very next day.
偶然ではないと思う連中に言わせると、その後の自衛隊による封鎖は、
So chapter 4 and chapter 6 take place in the same
この沼の埋め立てが一例だ。
line of continuity.
そして埋め立てる前に、明らかに通常の地質調査とは異なる秘密の調査を行っていたとされていて、当時ここの封鎖に関わっていた自衛隊員たちがそれを何人も証言している。否定派はそれを単にガスの発生地なので危険に備えて立ち入りを制限していただけだと主張するんだがね。
それは多分否定派の言うのが正しいんじゃないかと思いますね。
他にも異常に長かった封鎖期間も
We're not gonna let tragedy happen, and then the universe was like, bet, here has some volcanic
離島の
gas.
火山ガス災害の例を見てもわかる。
He's like,
4、5年で
fuck!
立ち入り禁止を解いている。
The very next
南
day.
沢のケースは例外中の例外のケースのはずなのに、封鎖は極めて長期に及んだ。
あのケースは島民が帰島を強く希望したからと聞いています。南沢には帰る人がそもそもいないんだから、十分安全が確認できるまでたっぷり期間を置いただけなのでは。
Maybe this town should die, Griffin. Maybe that's how the world
Sorry, I
is.
didn't
あ
hear
と
what he said.
こん
Maybe
な
this
話
town
もあ
should
るぞ。
die.
南沢を封鎖していた
Maybe
自
that's how
衛
keep
隊
the
員
world
たちが
safe.
定期的に血を抜かれての厳密な検査を受けていたといい、何らかの結果によって自他ともに理解できない理由で任務を解かれることがあったという。それは実は細菌感染の陽性反応を見るもので、自衛隊員たちをとどまらせることによる何らかの人体実験だったとささやかれているらしい。
それはやはりガスが湧き出す危険性があっただけに、健康管理には気を使ったということでしょう。それに普通のサラリーマンだって年に一度は健康診断を受け、その時に血を抜かれてるはずです。
まあ君の言うことももっともだと思う。あともっと面白い話もあるぞ。南沢大災害時に火山ガスは発生していないと主張する連中がいる。
火山ガスは発生していない？どういう意味ですか？
つまりもともと火山ガスなんか噴出してなくて、ガス災害というのが政府の嘘であると主張しているらしい。ほら、洋画の人類と UFO がコンタクトする作品でも同じ設定だったじゃん。
Okay, people in 2005 really like the movie references as well.
だと思いますね。で、その連中は何を根拠に
Keiichi did
火山
survive
ガスが発生
miraculously
しなかったと言っているんです。
封
when
鎖
he
解
should
除
have been hit by the gas.
ミステリーマニアがどっと押し寄せて UFO 説を補強するためにいろいろ調べたらしい。で連中の主張はこうだ。政府発表の火山ガス成分による硫化水素によって金属が腐食されたり自然体系に大きなダメージが残るはずだ。にもかかわらず
That initial, like in
南沢
episode
に
in
はそうい
chapter
う痕跡
3,
が残ってお
when
り
they said the gas should have hit him.
よって火山ガスが噴出したとは到底思えない。
I can't remember. Did he survive this time?
もっとも
I'm
あれから20年も放置された村なんだ。
Yeah, everyone died in chapter 4.
そんな痕跡を発見できたかどうかは疑わしいな。
やはりつくづくインターネットというのは信用できませんね。で、まさか赤坂先輩は
maybe Rena,
その怪し
if
げな
Rena
話
was
を
taken
信じ
to
てるわけです
Okunomiya,
か。
she would have
最初は信じなか
lived.
ったが最近は俺もわからない。何割かは
Because that's where the
真
police
実が含ま
station
れている
is.
かも
They
しれ
wouldn't
ない
interrogate her in
と思うようにな
Hinamizawa.
っている。
赤坂先輩ともあろうお方が UFO 話を信じるんですか。
このスクラップ帳、これが本物の34号文書だとしたら、昭和58年6月25日にひなみ沢営林署に人質を取って籠城した龍宮レイナが所持していた正真正銘本物の34号文書だ。ひなみ沢大災害の混乱で長いこと行方不明だったが、近年大石さんの古い友人が県警の保存庫で発見したらしい。
Back then, when she thought Rena was delusional, but after reading this again after the Great Himizawa, some of the contents seemed to hold vital clues. Something important was interested in, but her theory was an epidemic disease of parasitic microbes, and Himizawa was responsible for the curse of Oishiro-sama. Of course, there's no such proof that microbes existed as a remnants of theoretical
大石さん
level.
の仮説なんだが、御三家が過去の信仰心を村に取り戻すために大昔の毒性の強い病原体を
He was like, okay, let's ignore the aliens. She was kind of cooking with the parasites, not gonna lie.
ひなみ沢大災害は実はその結果の失敗じゃないかってな。
It's also based on serious myths he found on the internet. The village clinic chief doctor died mysteriously right before the Great Himizawa disaster. A girl, Frederica, was brutally murdered on the night Rena was taken hostage. There could have been an underground research lab in the village. So EDA still died, and Rena and Rika still died before it happened. Oishi didn't disappear. unless we said what he did and he just went to fucking vacation. No. Give me a killer virus. We joked that he just fucking went on vacation. Chapter 3 is like, I'm done with this.
ただのガス災害じゃないことは明白なんだ。ガスが湧く直前に一人の少女が最近テロを予告し、数人の村人が開始を遂げている。それをスクラップ帳にまとめた高野美代本人も含めてね。あれを偶然の予見不可能な災害だとするにはどうも腑に落ちない要素が少なくない。この34号文書を読めばそれらは明らかにはっきりしてくる。
じゃあひなみ沢大災害は自然災害ではなく最近テロ。
One area, everyone in Japan knows about the shocking incident with the doomsday cult creating nerve gas sarin. This person is a mass murder. But in the 80s, the idea of a single culprit able to carry out such an act of terrorism doesn't even cross our
その後
minds.
の自衛隊の長い封鎖はその殺人ウイルスを調査するためではないかと囁かれているんだが、すっきりしないな。
UFO に
It's
乗っ
like,
た宇宙
didn't
人
in
があって
America we
話
have that
よ
like
りは
that anthrax
カルト
attack?
集団があって方が近年は信憑性がありますからね。
本当に UFO が墜落した可能性もあるかもしれないな。龍宮レイナが人質籠城時に出した要求の筆頭は、鬼ヶ淵沼の底には墜落した UFO の残骸があるから引き上げろというものだったらしい。
バカバカしい。
それがバカバカしいか調べたくても見ろ、沼はコンクリートで数メートルの厚さで固められ確かめる術もない。地質学的にはガスを防ぐ効果は何も期待できないはずもバカバカしい工事によってだ。
赤坂先輩がそれを立証するにはあとはここの住民の生き残りを見つけて
I mean, we
体
could
内から
grasp
そ
the
の特
shovels
殊な
and
病
start
原体っ
digging.
てやつを見つけ出すほかないんじゃない
It's
ですか。
2005. We should have better technology.
ひなみ沢大災害後のひなみ沢出身者に対する魔女狩りのせいで、今や出身者の存在は不明だ。彼らは名乗りなどあげまい。
After the disaster, some people from Mizawa started displaying erratic behavior. When they started dying mysteriously and committing suicide in strange ways, people got scared of them and chased them out of their neighborhoods. The government was practically useless in protecting their privacy at the time, so the former residents of Himazawa lied about where they were from and had kept it that way since. Ugh, fuck.
じゃあお手上げじゃないですか。
それでも諦めないのが刑事魂ってもんだよ。あれが自然災害じゃなかったっていう状況証拠はいくらでもあるんだ。何か一つの具体的証拠が見つかれば、芋づる式に全てを白日のもとにさらせるかもしれない。
It's one thing.
あれから20年経過してますからね。
One new piece of information could crack everything.
あまりに遠い闇の中かもしれません。
そうだな。21世紀の今頃になってここを訪れても何も分かりはしないのかもな。
What happened to Himazawa in June 1983? The only factual evidence I had was Takano mysteriously died and left her scrapbook predicting a bioterrorist attack. A young girl took a school hostage, made people listen to this prediction, but no one took it seriously. The chief doctor village committed suicide. People believed the little girl of Ryuugu was the incarnation of Orisama, and she was brutally murdered. Was the truth behind this scrapbook? Was it written to reveal a huge conspiracy? Was it just a bunch of delusions written by an occult maniac? The contents of the scrapbook were true. Disaster couldn't have avoided if we were heeded the warnings of one girl. If they weren't true, then who created this disaster to follow the scenario of the scrapbook? After the sarin nerve gas incident, the words of mind control came into the spotlight. Contrast to brainwashing, we can easily force a person to commit certain acts in short terms. Mind control takes a very long time to gradually make a person believe the way he is must do it right, and must be, which is far more I usually have the definitions reversed in my head, to be fair, honest. The cult behind the sarin gas incident reduced fear and anxiety in members through its revelations of doomsday. At the same time, they took a more to mean salvation and do them voluntarily. The formula was quite similar to how Ryuugu became a puppet of file number. So does it mean Rena was mind controlled by someone? He called that mind control tried to cause the end of the world or increase the credibility of their teachings, just like the other cult did? Would that make file number 33 some sort of religious textbook for them? When I lose my grip on what's true and what's not, it makes it sometimes feels like someone would be laughing at me in amusement at this disaster. Scrapbook was like a script. It was a script for the tragedy that takes the lives of thousands of villagers in one night. It was a script for demons who laugh at the loss of human life. Someone wrote the script. Someone performed it. Someone watched the show and laughed. Damn it! What the hell happened in Himazawa in June 1983?
Someone watched the show and laughed.
You know, whenever we start a new game, whenever we start a new chapter, we hear children laughing.
We do.
Let's talk to Ryuukishi before I fucking stress my brain trying to come up with something. Hey, it's me, Ryuukishi. Rena's right. It was aliens. Fuck!
Ah, damn it.
So genius! What a masterful plot twist. It was aliens this entire time.
Absolute cinema.
Hope you enjoyed playing Higurashi When They Cry. Oh, Chapter 6, TSUMIHOROBOSHI. There's several themes I want to write this chapter, but I'd like to talk about one of them here. It's about the denial of murder. This is something I had to write sooner or later since this novel was about serial murders. The two means that youngsters in particular use today to solve problems, which are murder and suicide. When we feel stressed, we choose to get rid of the source of stress or to get away from it. Let's say you're bullied by a kid at school. You have two ways to solve the problem. You choose either to get rid of that kid from your current environment, or you get away from the environment itself. Usually bullies are stronger and have underlings, so you don't stand a chance of alone to getting rid of them. It's not easy to switch class or quit school, so you can't exactly get away from the situation. As a result, the situation gets worse by the day, and your stress urges you to solve the problem immediately. And you come up with murder or suicide as easy solutions. Suicide is considered defeat, you want to consider murder. There are many people who think that way. However, if you want to actually commit a murder, it will be easy to pay for the sin. I believe murderers know that well, too. but you really hate the bully who pushed you to the limit when you have no choice but to kill him. So with determination that turns your entire life upside down, you commit murder. But you have such a strong determination. There has to be more ways to take that opting for murder, which should be the last resort. You can talk to your friends. If that doesn't work, you can talk to your family. If that doesn't work, you can talk to your teacher. If that doesn't work, then what? There has to be more ways. If you have the determination to give up on your life by committing murder, there have to be more ways. A modern era is better than any era before it. There are many hotlines that you can call to talk to someone. If you don't have any friends or family, there are many places you can go for help. My mouse is on the screen. People who answer the phones aren't amateurs. They're volunteers, but also veterans who worked as social workers or juvenile counselors for a long time. I can assure you they have more social experience and passion than your parents do. People who work to help people for free can't be bad people. I mean, that's not necessarily... But yes, if it's good, yes, sell a hotline. That's good. People who think it's used to talk to others should really talk to anyone. Have the courage to call. There'll be somebody who can completely rely on the other end of the line.
This episode is brought to you by the Mental Crisis Hotline.
So he says, he must be a very poor
Another
person.
number.
So Rikishi wants to talk to you all rather than worry by himself. How can I write even more entertaining stories? That's 7th expansion, Rikishi. I'm gonna go make Silent Hill now, never finish Laconia. Bye! Bye, Rikishi!
Oh, fuck you! Get the fuck back, you bitch.
Had a chat with Ryukishi07. We did it!
Did it?
Chapter 6 is done!
Done.
We started in, like, what? February? March? It's the end of April.
Yeah.
It was beefy. I felt like it was longer than Chapter 5.
I think a little bit. Yeah.
Griffin, is Chapter 7 longer?
I think so. Yeah. But don't worry. It's not peak. Like, it's not Chapter 6 peak IMO. But it's still pretty good. But I'm also a freak who actually likes the pacing of Chapter 7.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means a lot of people don't like the pacing of Chapter 7.
I don't like the normal pacing of Higurashi.
I mean, I don't like Chapter 1. Like, Chapter 1 pacing, and Chapter 2 is awful as far as its pacing, but, like, Chapter 7... It's like that to most people, but I like it because I think that it comes from Ryukishi's heart. Like, he spends a lot of time talking about very specific stuff in that chapter that I like.
He's trying to text you right now, telling you that Zirconia's been canceled.
I know, what the fuck? Who's the fucking texting me this whole time?
It's Ryukishi07! He said, fuck you! I heard what you said! No more Zirconia! You know what? Fuck it, I'm canceling Silent Hill If as well! You can go play it with PT.
You know what? Fuck this guy. You text him back and just be like, Uchikoshi is better.
Why aren't you playing the 100 line, Griffin?
Oh no.
Why aren't you playing Kadaka and Uchikoshi's Danganronpa cross visual novel cross strategy Fire Emblem game with 100 endings?
What?
Yes, it has 100 endings.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This is like, I have, you know, not seen anything after the release, you know, because I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but like, Kadaka has existed several times. No, we mean we have 100 endings. If you don't buy this game, I will kill myself. And then he goes to like, hey, buy the new Ida Somnium Files game.
You know what? Nah, I don't have time for that shit. Never mind.
No, the 100 line. Someone said, a reviewer said it was longer than Umineko. Like, exact words. Exact.
Oh my god.
Exact words. He quoted Umineko.
That's fucked up. Oh my god.
No, Tsujikoshi Kadaka texting you.
Kadaka texted me being like, please buy the game.
I will kill
myself. I will kill myself.
And will Kadaka kill himself? We'll find out next time on Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 7. What's chapter 7 called?
It's not Miyakashi. No, fuck. Chapter 7. Minagoroshi.
Minagoroshi.
Yeah.
Goroshi, that's the second time we've heard. That's murder. Tatabi Goroshi. Because Tatabi is curse.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
the Goroshi was killing.
Yes. Minagoroshi means the massacre chapter.
What the fuck, man? What do you mean this one's gonna be the massacre one?
This is the massacre chapter.
Until then, have a gay old time, y'all. Peace.